Sue Glasser here, productivity and success coach. So today I'm going to share my 80-80 rule. And this is the secret to beating perfectionism. The pursuit of perfection leads to procrastination. Does this sound familiar? Particularly to those of you that are watching this right now who are perfectionists, or as I like to call them, 100%ers. Are you a 100%er? So what is that? Well, do you often say things to yourself like, I like to do everything 100%. When that is 100%, it'll be done. Or something like, when it's perfect, I can finish. Well, in fact, perfection is an illusion. And if this is your goal, I'm sure you're often finding yourself disappointed. Now, this is not the 80-20 rule, which makes a lot of sense and can often be an effective way to kind of understand a bit more about why you do some of the things that you do. Now, examples of the 80-20 rule are, 80% of the time we wear 20% of our wardrobe, or 80% of the work done on a committee is usually done by 20% of the people. Or my favorite one, 80% of the emails that are coming into your inbox, in fact, are reference or rubbish, and only 20% are actionable, which is often true. More on the emails in further videos. But the 80-80 rule is a different approach to getting things done. It's a rule that I believe can truly make the difference between thinking about doing something and actually doing something, because we're not held back the whole time trying to do everything 100%. I choose to work with this rule every day and in all areas of my life. So what does it actually mean? Well, I'm okay with doing 80% of the things 80% of the time. Because when you focus on doing things 100% of the time, well, we know that we can't do everything 100% of the time or 100% correct. Okay? It just causes frustration and disappointment. And it's not possible to do that. So this is when we get stuck in perfectionism. Of course, again, perfection is an illusion. So if we're continually working towards making all things perfect before we can finish anything, we'll find ourselves feeling frustrated and unaccomplished. So why can't things all be perfect? Well, we're all human after all, and life can often get in the way of our best intentions. So when my clients tell me that they did not do all of their morning routine every morning that week, I say, great. No one expects you to, except you. So focus on doing most of the things, most of the time, instead of all of the things, all of the time. If you can get into this habit of doing 80% of the time and focusing on what you've done rather than always what you've not done and what's missing, that 20% that's missing, you'll find that you feel so much better. So let's see how you can use the 80-80 rule. Well, say you have a long list of things you'd like to do as part of your morning routine. The AMs and the PMs, the bookends of your day. So in the mornings, maybe you want to do things like meditating, movement of some sort or exercise, perhaps some journaling, reading, some good breathing techniques, tapping, affirmations, incantations, all of those kinds of things. Okay. So instead of pushing yourself to do all of these things every day, make sure you do at least 80% of them, 80% of the time. This way you'll feel accomplished and you'll feel like you are making progress. And if you push to do all of them every day and you miss one day, what happens? If you miss one day, you say to yourself, oh, you see, this is just much too hard. And you end up giving them all up instead of still doing 80% of them. Now, I know you can relate to this. And you may get to do them all sometimes. And that's fantastic because that's a bonus. But it definitely shouldn't be your goal. So I can guarantee you that this will make your life more productive and effective. And most importantly, make you feel more content if you do implement this 80-80 rule. So try to do that right away. All of my clients who have taken on the 80-80 rule are letting go of their perfectionism and feeling much more accomplished. They feel happier, more content. So why don't you give it a go? Let's see if 80% of you will do it. So that's me, Sue Glasser, your productivity and success coach, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.